Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anna Morphides, my Mending Hearts Counseling, and welcome to day number 3 of healing our anxious attachment style, cultivating self-love, cultivating self-gratitude in order for us to change the negative self-view that comes with the anxious attachment style person, and to cultivate deeply within ourselves that self-love and sense of security within ourselves from the inside, so then we can really anchor that in, so then we can match the energy that lives from within us with the energy that exists in the world, because like attracts like. And the more we cultivate self-love, the more we're going to be able to receive that love from others, because remembering that others can only love us to the extent that they love themselves, and we can only truly love others unconditionally to the extent that we unconditionally love ourselves. So I am in a lot of need for this practice today as well. I might be super emotional today. It's been kind of an evening yesterday, and it was a little bit of a challenging night. So I feel like the one thing that I really need to receive today is love, and I'm really happy to be able to go through the steps of how I would give it to myself and be able, and to share this with you. So as we did in previous videos, we are going to start off with gratitude, and then we're going to move on to self-love. So gratitude is based on the book by Rhonda Barnes, the Magic, and it's the sequel to her book, The Secret, because now we know the more grateful we are for things that are in existence in our life right now, the higher are the chances that we're going to receive more, because gratitude is always rewarded, and so is self-love. So then we do the book by Louise Hay, Mirror Work, and we're on day 3. Because there is nothing like love. Love is the answer to everything. And I feel, like I said, I really need this today, because sometimes I feel like the universe, although it gives me positive things, there's also things that feel challenging. And then I had like 3 things that have happened yesterday that are really challenging. And then I just really want to go into why is this happening to me, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm always going to be like, why is this happening for me? And try to understand what the gift is within this experience. Because otherwise I would just be, it would be a losing battle. So, and it's also a great reminder too, because I know when I received really great news earlier this week, I was thanking the universe, and I was just so grateful, because I've been trying to figure out in my head how I'm going to work out this future event, but then I had to let go of any expectations or outcomes. And I was just, every time I started to get anxious about it, I'd be like, no, it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. It's going to work itself out. The solution will come. And sure enough, the solution came, and I was so grateful. But then I get 3 things that are challenging yesterday. So then I need to be, it's a great reminder that I also need to be grateful to the universe, even when those things happen, because only good will come out from any of these situations. This is also another affirmation that I learned from Louise Hay, is that when things feel challenging, we can just repeat the affirmation in our mind that only good will come out of the situation. I am safe. Everything is happening for my highest good. So without further ado, we're going to start off, and we are going to start with the book, The Magic. And today we are on day 3, and day 3 of the book, The Magic, is all about magical relationships. And again, there is a lot of information here, but I'm only going to read like the key paragraphs so we can grasp the point of this exercise and do it together. So it is through our contact and experiences with other people that give our life joy, meaning, purpose, and sometimes all of our triggers too, and our uncomfortable feelings, and all our wounds and traumas also come through with these interactions. And once we're aware of these things, then we can work to heal it. And in order for us to receive the life of our dreams, it's vital that we understand how our relationships affect our life right now and how they are the most powerful channels for gratitude to start magically changing our life. And the most important relationship that we have is the one with the self. The more we love ourselves, again, the more love we're able to give to others. And it is said that when we are resentful or upset or angry about a person and we have a thought, science is now confirming the wisdom of the great sages of the past, and recent research studies show that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships and are more connected to their family and friends, because you can't be resentful and grateful at the same time. So if you're upset or resentful about a person in your life, if you say 5 to 10 positive things about them right in the moment, you're going to shift out of that energy and you're going to start to cultivate love again for this person, or gratitude. And then, and then you save yourself from wasting time and energy and being resentful. Gratitude makes relationships flourish. As we increase our gratitude for any relationship, we will magically receive an abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. And gratitude for our relationships doesn't change only in our relationships, it also changes ourselves. No matter what the temperature is now, gratitude will give you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness, to the point where you won't even recognize yourself. And this is so true. Like, I have cultivated so much gratitude for people that have hurt me in the past. It doesn't even matter anymore. I really don't, it's not that I don't care. It's just I'd rather just be grateful than to be, upset or hold a grudge, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because words are so powerful. When we complain about people, we're actually harming our life. It is our life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, whatever you think or say about another person, you bring to you. This is the very reason why the greatest minds and teachers of the world have told us to be grateful. They know that in order for you to receive more in your life, for your life to magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. What if every person close to you said, "I love you just the way you are"? How would you feel? And this is something that I feel as anxiously attached or priorly anxiously attached adults, because we have a negative self-view. Out of the 4 attachment styles, we're the only ones with a negative self-view. Of course, we're gonna have a really big wound in thinking that it is possible to be loved just as we are. But then when we accept ourselves as we are and we don't label ourselves, then we're also able to accept other people exactly as they are too, and not try to change them. Right? So today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. There's so much power to that, accepting people exactly as they are, not taking it personally, not making it mean anything about yourself. Accepting people for where they are in this present moment is actually, I feel like it's a really big life-saving tool, life-saving skill. So we're going to choose 3 of our closest relationships that we want to be grateful for, or we want to cultivate gratitude for. Whatever 3 people in your life right now, or even if it's just one, whoever comes to mind, or even if there's a connection that you want to see in the future be different, you can also practice your gratitude for that too, because we can also do gratitude for things that we want to experience. So we are going to, for this magic practice number 3, we are going to do the steps of day 1, which is counting our blessings. So we're going to make a list of 10 blessings, and we're going to write out why we're grateful for that. And then we're going to say the reason of why we're grateful for this, and then anchor it with thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, out of the 10 things that you're going to say that you're grateful for in your life, I would encourage you to have the first 5 for yourself. And I find that sometimes it's hard for me to say things out loud, like sharing what I'm grateful for myself, just to give examples, because it makes me feel like I might be showing off or something a little bit. Like it's a lot easier for me to put myself down than to say something that I'm grateful for about myself, because that would mean that I would have to say positive things about me, which is so silly because we're supposed to look at ourselves positively and cultivate that positive self-view. So I know in day 2 we did the rock practice. So here is my rock, and today it says love, because I really feel like I need a lot of love. And I feel like one of the biggest things that I'm going to be grateful for myself for today is my ability to really accept people for where they are, without any judgment or taking it personally, because that saves me from feeling anything other than compassion for them, even though it might be hurtful for me. I'd rather, not like I'd rather hurt. I just would rather let go of any expectations and or outcomes with anyone or a situation, and then just really anchor in what I want to feel outside of this person and or situation, and just give it to myself, because that gives me power and allows me to be me and allows them to be them, and the situation to unfold exactly naturally as it should. So for that, I am so grateful. And thank you. And then you can feel free to pause this and then repeat 4 other things about yourself that you're grateful for, and 5 things that you're grateful for in your life. And then you're going to choose 3 of your closest people that came to your mind that you want to cultivate a different relationship with. And if you have a photo of them, you can take it out and you can write 10 things that you're so grateful for this person, because you want to change your relationship with them. And then you can begin each sentence with the magic words, thank you. Thank you for you, say John Doe, for this and this and this and this. And you're going to write out specifically what you're grateful for. And then before you go to sleep tonight, you're going to take your magic rock and you're going to shift through your day, and you're going to try to find the one thing that you're the most grateful for. So then you can remind yourself of all the beautiful things that have happened to you in the day. So then even when you had a day like me yesterday, where there's all these challenging events, at least you can cry, but you can be like gratefully crying instead of, swearing at the universe. I'm just like, I know I'm sad, but it's okay. It's going to go away. Because now we're going to move on to Louise Hayes's mirror work, and that always helps, self-love. And today's day 3 chapter is all about monitoring our self-talk, which is so important, because the way that we speak to ourselves and we think of ourselves sets the tone of how others speak to us and how they think of us. Our words have great power, so start listening closely to what you say. If you hear yourself using negative or limiting words, you can change them. If you hear a negative story, don't go around repeating it to everyone. I think that it has gone far enough and I let it pass. However, if I hear a positive story, I will tell everyone. When you're out with other people, really listen to what they are saying and how they are saying it. See if you can connect with what they say and what they are experiencing in their lives. Many people live their lives in shoulds. Should is the word that my ear is very attuned to, and so is me. And they taught us that in counseling, very, 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 very prominently. Like, instead of saying, I should do this, I should do that, no, we reframe it. I could do this. I could eat better. I could exercise more. I could go to sleep earlier. It just has a different ring to it, as opposed to putting pressure. I should be like this way, or I should be doing that. And then Louise Hay continues to say, should is a word that my ear is very attuned to, and it is A bell goes off every time I hear it. I have heard people say it many times, as a dozen times in a single paragraph. These same people wonder why their lives are so rigid or why they can't leave a situation. They want to have a lot of control over things they cannot control. They are busy either making someone else wrong or making themselves wrong. You can practice positive self-talk during your mirror work, making only positive statements about yourself and repeating only positive affirmations. If any of the negative self-talk from your childhood comes up, you can turn it around into a positive statement. For example, if you've heard in your life you can't do anything right, you change your affirmation. I am a capable person and I can handle anything that comes my way. Right? Like, whatever it is that wants to come through, like the why are you so stupid, or why are you so needy? No, I am perfect exactly as I am. I am a wonderful person that is able to navigate the challenges of life. Even when I act out of my wounds, yeah, it is all okay. I accept and I love all parts of myself. So today we're going to affirm, I release all the negative messages from the past, and I live in the present moment. And we're going to do our mirror exercise. We're going to stand or sit in front of our bathroom mirror, or if you have your little handheld mirror, and you're going to look into your eyes and you're going to say this affirmation: whatever I say to myself, I will say it with love. So whatever I say to myself, I will say it with love. And keep repeating it. Whatever I say to myself in this mirror, I will say it with love. So every time we look in this mirror and we want to criticize ourselves, or every time we have this thought that we want to criticize ourselves, change it right there on the spot. You are the only one that can do this for you. And then when you predominantly think and feel more positive about yourself, then and only then reality, your actual 3D reality around you will match to meet the energy that you give to yourself. This is true. This is true. And if there's a statement in there that you have heard as a child that is mimicking something like you're stupid or you're not good enough or whatever else comes to mind, take the time to work with negative statements and turn them into positive affirmations. And this is the one thing about being stupid, is one that comes up for me all the time. I am smart. I am more intelligent than I realize. I am a genius with an abundance of creative ideas. I am a magnificent person. I am lovable. I am worth loving. And keep repeating these affirmations. Whatever feels good to you, just keep repeating them all day. And every time you pass by your mirror, again, look into your reflection and just say beautiful and positive things about yourself. And now we are going to settle in to our meditation. And if you wanted to take it an extra step further today, if you wanted to journal, you can journal about a negative story that you perhaps repeated today, and then you can write out what it is that you learned from that story, and or what is the outcome of the story that you would like to think and feel different for, and then be grateful for you being able to gift yourself that experience. And then, yeah, you can say positive things about these people that have potentially brought out feelings that are not pleasant within yourself, because that will take us out of the resentment or sadness or anger or whatever it is, and bring us back into our gratitude for ourselves and for that situation and that person for exactly as it is right now. So we're going to settle in our meditation position. We can lie down, we can be sitting upright, having our spine upright, whether it's lying down or sitting up. So then we can line up our chakras, the 7 energy centers that live within our body, that emit energy all day, every day. And that energy, which is generated usually by our thoughts, predominantly our thoughts, and 95% of them are subconscious. So we're going to always be aware of what we're thinking and feeling, because we're going to cultivate and affirm the ones that we actually want to think and feel, as opposed to the ones that happen automatically, as 95% of our nervous system is automatic. And we're going to start off with 3 breaths, breathing in and exhaling longer than the breath in. And we're going to be breathing in love. Exhaling out anything that's not serving you, any unhelpful thoughts. Breathing in love again, love for self, love for others. Breathing out any thoughts or any challenges that have happened to you. And the last little bit, breathe that experience out, let it go back into the universe. Breathing in love. Breathing out again. Any uncomfortable feelings that live from within, just imagine it just exiting your body. It's not serving. And if you want to do it one more time, breathing so much love and gratitude for yourself. Exhaling out anything that's not serving. I would invite you to still have your eyes closed if that works for you. You can place your hand on your heart or have your palms open on your legs facing upwards so you can be receiving all the goodness from this meditation. I'm going to open my eyes so I can read it out for you. And today's meditation is all about the power of knowing I always have a choice. You always have a choice in what you think and feel. Most of us have foolish ideas about who we are and many rigid rules about how life should be lived. Let's remove the word should from our vocabulary for forever. Should is a word that makes us prisoners. Every time we use should, we are making ourselves wrong or someone else wrong. We are in effect saying not good enough. What can be dropped now from your should list? Replace the word should with the word could. Could lets you know that you have a choice, and choice is freedom. We need to be aware that everything we do in life is done by choice. There is really nothing we have to do. We always just have a choice. Now, see yourself surrounded by so much love. See yourself so happy and healthy and whole. See your life as you would like it to be, putting in all of the details. Know that you have all the choices on how you want to show up. Know that you deserve it. You deserve to make the choices that you want to make. Then take the love from your heart and let it begin to flow. Filling your body with healing energies. Let your love flow around the room and around your home until you are an enormous circle of love. Feel the love circulating so that it goes out from you. And then it returns right back into your heart, still surrounding you, still all over you. You can wrap your hands around yourself if that makes you feel good. Give yourself a big hug. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Breathe in all that love. Really anchor it in all parts of you and all of your cells. See all of your cells receiving the love and rejoicing, lighting up, because love is the answer to everything. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. Let it wash through your body. You are love, and so it is. You can take a few minutes here and you can come back into the room. You can put your hands in prayer position. Really thank yourself for all the work that you're doing. give yourself so much gratitude for wanting to do the work and wanting to change the way that you think and feel about yourself, heal your anxious attachment style, so you can truly, fully love yourself, so then that love can be matched to you by others. And so it is. And again, with all my love and gratitude, thank you so much for going through this journey with me today. I really, really needed it. As always, I'm so grateful for any likes, subscribes, comments, concerns, anything, any donations to the channel, anything that you're called for. I'm just always so grateful, and I love you, and thank you for being part of my journey with me, and I will see you next time.